Alright guys, welcome to Foreign Blood TV. Today, this message here is to Marcus of Atlanta Street Interviews and whoever else can listen. A lot of people can catch these gems. So let me explain something to you, Marcus. I want you to understand, first of all, you are not too old to be peer mentored. Or just not even so much mentored, giving advice, okay? And I'm not saying I'm the one that's going to do it or needs to do it. I'm not saying that. But you need that in your life. You need someone who's going to be... You don't need yes men around you. Okay? Yes man is what's ruining you. You need some real ones around you that be like, hey, you doing too much. Hey, this ain't what it is. Hey. Now let me tell you this. The other day you came on my live and you see me cry. Not because I'm a weak woman. Not because I break easily. Because I'm an imperfect human being. Sometimes I got to come on here and show the world, hey, life's me too. I know everybody thinks that life gives me this special, there's this special rule and everything's perfect over here. And I'm trying to say I got the best children and the best life and I'm full of great decisions. Well, I'm not. And Marcus, I don't even think you realize what a blessing it was that you haven't ran into anything serious thus far other than the passing of your father. So you've been, and I understand, to me, listen, I lost my daddy. Out of everything, that's the worst. But don't think life ain't hit me equally as ugly. One thing about life, Marcus, I don't care how far you make it through life, one guarantee, there will always be that day when life is going to do you dirty and give you more than what you can handle. And this is going to happen a couple times in your life. I know you're like, oh no. Yes, it does happen. And it happens to us several times until we go to heaven. Everybody's time is different. Everybody's situation is different, okay? Everybody displays pain differently. Everybody handles pains differently. But I'm going to say this. Since you got so much going on right now, and I know your mind's all over the place. See, I get that. I understand what it's like for something crazy just to happen. I mean, I'm talking about you living your best life, doing you, or just maneuver, and then something happens so crazy, you'll be like, now you're up all night thinking, you know what I'm saying? Now this has jeopardized this, and now this is in jeopardy. Now this is in jeopardy. Now you need A, B, C, and D, and blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, we're only one person. But I'm going to tell you this. If they were to take your YouTube bag away, get your last bag. Get your last bag. You still have to continue to work. I'm going to be honest, Marcus. I'm going to be totally honest. If you were to get you a job, I know you ain't trying to hear this because you don't think you need a job, but right now you are a man of leisure. If you were to get you a job and just work, and listen, you can get you a little part-time something and bring home a decent pay. But if you were to get you a job and you had other income coming in, and I know it ain't going to be what you was making, but you still had other income coming in, you'd be able to look at your content a little bit different. Now, it's up to you how your bag is going to bag at whatever job you working at. You know what I'm saying? If you can make 6 figures selling insurance, you ain't doing that and YouTube at the same time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just, but now listen. Like I said, I'm a fair woman. One thing about me, I don't mess with nobody's money. I don't mess with nobody's children. I don't try to take people's money away. That's not my job. I don't mess with people's children. Them are not mine. That's not my job. I don't call people's jobs. I don't investigate you. That's not my job. I will watch your videos, stuff like that. But as all that other stuff, that's not my business. I'm not there to destroy nobody. I'm not there to break nobody. I'm not there to, I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. You see what I'm saying? Now, Marcus, this is something I want you to think about. That's why I told you I was never mad at you getting your bag. Get your bag. Listen, everybody deserves this one good run you have right now. Everybody deserves it. Everybody deserves to feel that little bit of power you think you have. And just, it's a whole little glow up. It hits different. I understand. I had that glow up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserves to feel that. But you lost yourself in the process. Like everybody else is out there doing something wrong to take care of their family. You lost yourself in the process. And I'm going to say this. You ain't the first. You won't be the last. You think I didn't lose myself in my process? You don't think I did? Really, you don't think I did? And I know you've heard my story. I've shared my story several times. You don't think I lost myself in the process? You don't think I've had... Let me tell you something. I'm going through a situation so devastating right now. Yeah, that part. But I still got to wake up and go to work. I still got to go to the doctor. Or I still got to check the mail. I still got to eat. No matter how down I am, no matter how much it feels like somebody just ripped this right on out my chest. No matter how I'm feeling, the world ain't stopping for me. Because in the game, and this is something, I want us to understand. We get into this mode where we think we turn into this big dog and we're so important and we mean everything. Let me tell you something. The world will go on without you too. Your children, your girlfriends, your baby mama, whatever it is. Nothing stops for no one. So don't ever feel like you might pull some weight with your team, but that's your team. And even your team will move on. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Why we're here for this short amount of time, what I've realized is we're not going to be perfect people. But we can try to be the best people we can and always have room for improvement. We can never say, hey, I got it all figured out. I know how life works. You can't tell me nothing. When you feel like that, you become part of the problem. Because the truth is, you learn until you go to heaven. So the fact that any one mere mortal man, you know what I'm saying, walks around thinking they got it figured out. Ask what 80, 90, 100-year-old, what you got figured out. You got figured out compared to who? You've convinced yourself you got it figured out. Only thing I can say to you, and this is just because I'm a fair woman, understand this. Life is doing you dirty right now. Because, now this is the thing, this is what I want you to understand. Life is doing you dirty because of decisions you made. Never get that twisted. Regardless what, this is what I want you to realize. This might be a nothing burger. Nothing might even happen. Nothing. In all reality, there's a chance nothing will happen. Nothing. But if you continue on your same path, your same road, what did you learn? You know what I'm saying? Let this be a time for you to reflect. Somebody's trying to, knock on your door and say, hey, this ain't what it is. I don't know if it's a, sometimes we learn lessons in life in different ways, and it's a shame you have to learn a lesson like this, but don't miss your lesson. You see what I'm saying? Realize at this point that there needs to be some type of change within you. Okay, listen, I understand drama sells. I understand. Reality is you take it too far. Ain't no other way around it. I don't care what people like. You take it too far. It don't matter what they want to see. You take it too far. Now, this is what you need to realize as a content creator, because you're a big dog, right? Let you tell you, you're a big dog. If your crowd rocks with you, your crowd rocks with you. This is what makes you, let's say you continue and you're allowed to keep your page and whatever it is. If your crowd truly rocks with you, it wouldn't matter what type of content you was doing. Just saying. You wouldn't lose them all. So you need to make a personal decision on how you want to display yourself. Because every video you post, every sentence that comes out your mouth, every comment you text, every whatever, it's a display of you. And you know what you're trying to show the world right now? Yeah, I'm this guy. Ain't nobody better. I got life figured out. I'm itting on you. In reality, no, you're not. You're just like us. you're just having a moment right now. You're just like us. You're imperfect. You make mistakes. You're full of bad decisions. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you sugarcoat your own misdoings to make it seem like it's all right, just so you know you've convinced yourself. You're imperfect. Period. That's what this whole, you're imperfect, period. Suck it up and move on from it. Now either you're going to continue to be that super imperfect person, or you're going to try to chip away at one perfection at a time. Just don't ride out the way you are. That's all I'm saying. You riding out the way you are right now, that ain't beneficial to you. That ain't beneficial to your children. That ain't beneficial to, or let me say this, or is this who you truly are? Is this how you were intended to walk amongst all of us? Were you meant to keep these foul ways the rest of your life? You know, not everybody changes. Not everybody changes. Let's start there, but let's hope that ain't the scenario for you. Because I am a firm believer, what goes around comes around. Whatever you put into the world, listen, one thing about life, it will bite you in the, what lie did I tell? All right, y'all, listen. Happy, what day is it? Happy Monday. May you guys have the best day ever. The best week ever. Right now, a lot of us are going through things that we're afraid to admit or speak out loud, or what, ashamed, or just don't want to talk about it. But we're going through some things. We're just going through a different magnitude of things. I let my problems eat me up like the rest of them, but that's something we got to stop doing. You ever hear the expression, it is what it is? It is what it is. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes there's problems that money can't fix, or there's problems that this can't fix. Life will put you in a dark place on its own. Don't allow yourself to go in a deeper, darker place. Try to shake it off to the best of your ability. As long as you wake up, there's always another chance to be great. It'll get better. I know that it'll get better. God don't give you money in your hand. Oh, I know we hate to hear that. But there is a little truth to it. Now, I'm not saying somebody's going to wake up, oh, whose life is this? I ain't never saying that. But even if sometimes life gives us that second of silence, a second of silence is better than no silence. Have a good day, y'all. I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. This remote is raggedy. I hate it here. I hate it here.